This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
So here we go with the kickoff to start the third quarter. Skips a little short, rolls down, and just rolls into the end zone. That's close. One, yeah. So Jason Main up here with me. I'm Dan Gussert. You're watching high school football here on 26 Sports and CCTV. It is the final regular season game as playoffs start next week here for schools in the state of Michigan.
Yep, and you know the seniors, this is their last half of football, and looking at putting together, winning the second half is kind of probably the theme that the coaches talked about. Doing things right, hanging on to the football, and they're going to start on defense here for Cadillac. Traverse City comes out in their kind of a 3-by-1 set.
Yeah, and you're right, Jason. You're looking at a group of kids that have put in a lot of time and effort here, and unfortunately, it looks like a quick pass, you know, 80-yard scamper.
Took 13 seconds.
Well, so unfortunately for the Vikings, Traverse City kind of crossed them up right there. Not really throwing the ball much in the first half at all. Come out with a little, probably 20-yard pass and one broken tackle later, and he's in the end zone.
Yeah, it was just a little seam route by the inside slot receiver, and Schwaneke hit him, and that was Sam Schmidt, Dan, was it?
Yeah, that was Sam Schmidt with that reception. It looks like they get the 2-point conversion here also. Doesn't surprise me that they went for 2 right there, everybody. You know, that makes it 35, and 35-0 in high school is a running clock. And as both teams want to end this season with nobody injured, certainly Cadillac, you know, as their season will end here tonight, and Traverse City heading into the playoffs. I don't look at that as a running up the score kind of thing. I think that's and player safety kind of thing.
You know, and they look at now the clock will only start on touchdowns, injuries.
So that makes the score 35-0, just 13 seconds here into the half. We've got an update from the Pine River Reed City game. Reed City, a playoff team, as is Pine River, both in different divisions, and Reed City a super a powerhouse
strong this year,
and a chance maybe to win the whole state title at their level. They're up 27-0 at halftime.
What division are they? 5?
They'll probably be 5.
Yep.
Yep.
So Cadillac's going to receive here, and they're going to start the clock.
We have not heard anything out of the group up doing the Lake City game. We do want to let everybody know, if you're watching the game here tonight, that this will be rebroadcast tomorrow, Saturday, the 20th at 4 o'clock in the afternoon here on 26 Sports and CCTV. We want to let everybody know that you can also stream any of our games that we've done this year, or any of the volleyball games. You can go onto the website, do a little computer hookup from the computer to a TV, HDMI stuff, and you can watch any of those games anywhere.
Yep, so Cadillac, here we go. We're still going to
Johnston
try
with
to
that
pound
carry.
The ball. Colin Johnson, he must be okay. Came back. He had a little injury in the first half. And so number 4 was Luke Morrison, a junior, that made the tackle.
And at this point in the game, we'll probably see a little bit more substitution by both teams. Traverse City with a lot more players than Cadillac. We'll see if we get some of those players recognized here on the air for you folks.
Little pass here.
Lamond, his pass is intercepted. That is the 7th Viking turnover of the game here. Luke Morrison, number 4, he's a junior out of Traverse City with that interception.
And that's going to put Traverse City in pretty close short field range. While they get the team switched up here, our sponsors tonight are Cadillac Castings is our presenting sponsor, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Cadillac Tire, LC Materials, Doug Glass, Cherryland Electric Cooperative, Just Trucks, and Cherry Capital RV. And providing a sponsorship and some food tonight is Pizza Plus.
Yeah, and a nice sandwich up here in the booth from Pizza Plus. Thank you to those folks. It was super delicious. And we'll see what Traverse City does here with the 35-point lead here. And Schwaneke fakes the handoff to number 13, which is Jacob Belcher. Jacob's the senior for the Traverse City Club. He does not get the handoff on that as Schwaneke keeps it and goes up the middle.
Yeah, you got to think that not that they want to start pulling people, but Schwaneke is a big part of their offense, and maybe not running him too many times on a night like tonight is something that Traverse City will start thinking about, getting their second-string quarterback some reps.
And he hands this one off right here. Nice carry.
Whoever that is he's new because his uniform is white.
Yeah, that's Jacob Belcher, number 13 again. This time he does get the handoff, and he picks up 6-7 yards.
It's going to be 3rd and 1, I believe. Oh, are they going to give him the first down?
Yep. Yeah, this is probably not the time of the game where you're going to see a measurement.
Nope. They're just going to say, hey, looks good. Officials, I mean, they've done a pretty good job today.
They have.
They had some illegal formations. They had really kept the game pretty clean, and one personal foul.
I believe there
Traverse
were
City.
9 penalties on Traverse City in the first half.
Yeah. Well,
something they're going to want to clean up as they head into next week. Schwaneke on the keeper. Nope. That's number 6, Mitchell Stachnik. He is the junior. He's now jumped in at quarterback here.
Yep, and like we said, they don't want to get their best runner, probably most productive offensive player hurt, and no reason to push it.
And you got to get Stocknick some reps. This is a good time to do it because he may be called upon next week. You never know. And we've got a good, strong run inside right there.
It looks like it's going to be a first down for them, so it's going to be 1st and goal inside the 5 for Traverse City.
Josh Glesman with the carry right there, and he's brought down by Perry.
Ball's on the 5, a little quick hitter there, and they're going to end up scoring.
Josh Glesman gets on into the end zone here. Senior, playing his last regular season game. Might be a good time to get him a DVD of his touchdown carry here tonight in Cadillac. That'll bring it up to 41-0. And we'll probably see Mr. Parks come in here. Alex Park, a junior kicker for Traverse City. That left foot of his. GC's had a little trouble with this extra point play here tonight.
They got one blocked, and they had a bad snap on another one.
And I tell you what, they've been close to blocking several others. This one goes left, wide left.
The snap was a little low, but
41-0 here. And again, everybody, that is a running clock in Michigan high school football rules. It only stops for injuries and timeouts.
There was a little acronym, TIPS.
Okay.
I'll tell you what they are in a minute.
Timeout,
injury, penalty, and
something with an S, huh? Good work, Jason.
Yep.
He's got his brain going on that, everybody here. So good for him. So, yeah, 41-0 now. Unfortunately for the Vikings, not the way they wanted to come out to this second half here. They got a pretty proud group of seniors playing in their last football game. They just kind of need to regroup right now and come out and play each play. See if they can, give that effort that they've been given all season long, and certainly for the underclassmen, starting to work on some things for next year. So, yeah. Scoring was probably the S. So Looks like left-footed kicker Alex Park is going to kick off here. Wind is still howling out there.
Yeah, it's blowing pretty good. The rain kind of stopped a little bit, but, I mean, it's still coming down, but it's lightened up a little.
We've got a quick whistle here. I think we may have a score clock issue as it's now showing 63 minutes and 60 seconds. We'll have to get that straightened out here. While they do that, Jason, why don't we mention our camera crew out there in the rain? And
yeah, well, the guys doing the dirty work are Bryce Emery and Damian Brooks are out there. Cameron Maitland is out there. In the truck is Gabby Long and Wyatt Van Dynen. So thanks for all you guys do. And Dan and I just talk is about it. And you guys do all the work.
We get to stay up here in the booth. It's dry. I can see Damian and Bryce here just to my left, and they look pretty wet out there. And I'm sure Cameron down on the field is pretty wet too. So thank you to those folks for doing that. And anybody ordering DVDs, some of the stuff that those things pay for are, some of the equipment certainly, but certainly some of the warm coats and warm weather gear and dry weather gear that our camera operators get to use. It also helps pay for their meals. Those folks are here probably around 4 to 5 o'clock on a game like this. Same thing with volleyball nights, setting up, running cable, doing all those kinds of things. So if you're interested in ordering some DVDs of any of our games that we've covered this year, whether that be football of any of our area schools or Cadillac girls volleyball, we'll get you that information in a little bit.
So Cadillac's going to take over at the 45-yard line. Julian Lamont keeps it around the right side. Looks like he got about 7 yards.
Yeah, I would say he got 7 on that, Jason. Nice run right there off the right side. A lot of the Viking offensive and defensive line are led by seniors, and they've done an excellent job. Even in this game here tonight, the score's 41-0, but the Vikings have had a very solid ground game here tonight behind those guys.
That kind of looked like a design quarterback keep there.
He's going to get the first
down.
down.
Yeah, he got the first down.
Lamont with that carry. We're going to mention the seniors again for both teams here. We'll start with the Traverse City squad. Seniors, Tyler McCoon. Excuse me, that is not correct. Jason Ochua is a senior. Tyler's just a sophomore. Hunter Whitkey is a senior. Gabe Miller. Rick Mosley. Jalen Langler. Ethan Mullins. Hudson Richard. Josh Gleesman. Nathan Colasar. Moswin Kirksley. Jake Simmons. We saw Cole Flint with that carry right there.
Yeah, short gain. Going to be 2nd and 9.
And a handful more seniors. Jordan Christopher, Sam Kemilarzik, Ike Battle, Jacob Belcher, who just picked up a touchdown a few minutes ago, Preston Briggs, Jack Sherwin, Sam Schmidt, and Tobin Schwanecke and Noah Norton rounding out the Traverse City Central Trojan seniors.
Good run by Jake Lamont there. He's going to be, I think, short, about a half a yard.
We'll give you
they're going to give it to him.
We'll give you the Viking seniors in the fourth quarter here.
Like you say, they're close enough for a measure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's 41-0. That's just that's a great decision by. We got a penalty here.
Illegal shift against Cadillac.
So that'll make it a little longer here on first down for the Vikings. 5-yard penalty. 3:20 and counting here in the third quarter here.
So instead of we got first and 15 for Cadillac. Ball's at the 39-yard line.
Cole Flint with that carry for the Vikings.
Picks up about 4 yards.
Good run right there. You know, this is where the Vikings have stumbled a little bit on their drives. Is when they've had, this case, second and long, first and long, second and long. And Lamont is going to keep that one. He gets a nice run out of that. I think he fumbled like maybe again. He was brought down around the 30-yard line. The Vikings got control of that. I think they might have gained a half a yard more out of the fumble. And that'll bring up third and maybe 6. You're watching high school football here on 26 Sports and CCTV. I'm Dan Gussert. Up here with me is Jason Main. We're going to remind everybody that our broadcasts are kind of a partnership between the 26 Sports group here, My News 26, CCTV, and the Wexford Misaki Career Tech Center up here in Cadillac, Michigan, as Lamont is going to pick up a first down and then some.
Yeah, he gets down to the 14-yard line, 15-yard line. Clock's going to keep running with 1:44 left in the third quarter. Traverse City's going to sub a couple kids in here, and Cadillac's looking to punch one in.
You know, we use area students as our camera operators, and as we go to different places, you know, down in Pine River, we had some Pine River students running camera. When we're in Manton, we have some Manton kids running cameras. They're all students at that Career Tech Center. So please get in touch with the group up there or your high school counselors and come join our group.
It's a whole ISD-wide thing, and lots of good instruction, lots of good partnership with them. So a minute left. Cadillac's got the ball down.
Heather Stilson, who's directing up in the Lake City game tonight, is one of our students that has graduated high school, and now this is her career. This is her job. She's now a director for us. So always good to see that. Fumble again. I think the Vikings recovered it back again.
They did, and Lamont's fumbled twice on this drive, and luckily Cadillac has got them both back.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 5 as we are under 30 seconds to go until the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, this is probably going to be the last play for Cadillac in this quarter. Then they'll turn the ball and go the other way if they don't score here.
He's going to keep this one again. Runs really well right there. I think he may have got the first down, Jason.
Yeah, he got down to the 3, so they're going to go 97 yards back the other way, or 90.
Preston Briggs, excuse me, Jason. He's a senior for the Traverse City Central Trojans with that tackle right there. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast here on 26 Sports and CCTV. And Jason and I will be right back with fourth quarter action.